You know, it was an embarrassing thing. You know, when Emmanuel Macron from France showed up, which by all measures is really a second-tier power, it was treated like a state visit. Antony Blinken shows up, and he's treated like a janitor. I mean, then when he finally does get to talk to Xi, he's lectured like a schoolboy. I think it shows, Nicole, these folks have no respect, zero, for the Biden administration in America right now. Am I missing something?
You're absolutely precise. I mean, when Trump was in the White House, Trump's Secretary of State, either Rex Tillerson or Mike Pompeo, when they were visiting Beijing and had a meeting with Xi Jinping, they were sitting next to Xi Jinping. And this time, Secretary Blinken was being lectured as a obedient student across from the long end of the table. I mean, this is very humiliating. And his meeting with Xi Jinping was not in the schedule. I mean, basically, after hours of being lectured by the CCP Foreign Minister Qin Gang and teaching him how to behave properly, Blinken finally got a meeting, a 35 minutes meeting with Xi Jinping. And right after the meeting with Xi Jinping, he came out and he said in the press conference that U.S. is not going to support the independence of Taiwan. And then Xi Jinping praised Blinken for making a good progress toward the U.S.-China relationship. I mean, what a total disgrace. I mean, his statement about Taiwan is a total departure from America's longstanding strategic ambiguity, the policy toward Taiwan, because in the past several decades, U.S. is not going to state that, you know, we're not going to support the independence of Taiwan. They'll say, hey, we support the one China policy. But this time they went so far, basically they're giving Beijing a green light to invade Taiwan.
That's exactly right.
And that is so disappointing.
Yeah, they're begging China, be nice to us. And that's what Blinken was doing. He was groveling at the feet of Xi Jinping. I mean, he was groveling, embarrassing, lectured like a school child, like I said, by different members of the Chinese Communist Party, including President Xi. How do we, I mean, short of replacing this entire administration, how do we get on better footing with China? Because right now, they have no respect. Right now, if they launched an invasion of Taiwan, nobody would be surprised. And I don't believe we would do anything about it.
Well, just look at the American public survey. I mean, how many people would agree that a Blinken statement or the Biden administration represent we the people in this country? According to the 2022 Chicago Council survey, 76% of the American people say support the independence of Taiwan. And if ever in the event of the CCP's invasion of Taiwan, 76% of the American people say U.S. should impose diplomatic and economical sanction on the CCP, and also 65% of the American people support U.S. sending more arms and military supplies for Taiwan's self-defense. So that statement coming from Blinken's mouth, I mean, it really does not represent the American people's ideas. And
well,
so basically, this administration really does not represent the American people from what they say.